Beiting. We're actually north of Tian Shan Mountains right now, north of Urumqi, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. This is another one of these sort of cities that was made out of mostly mud brick. It dates from the Tang period and later. It was another one of these Buddhist centers. I'm going to slowly pan across the site. You can see it's a pretty barren landscape. There's a lot more green here, but there's not a lot of architecture to be seen. Most of the big tumps that you're seeing in the distance are remnants of the outer walls. It was a city that was about 1 kilometer by 1.5 kilometers. So the thing that makes this place unusual compared to some of the other Buddhist centers is that there is a temple about half a kilometer behind me that must have collapsed or been in ruins before the conversion to Islam, and apparently it went unnoticed when all of the Muslim groups came in and started crossing out all the images. And it was only discovered in 1979. The army was digging some foxholes and such. They stumbled upon some interesting ancient relics, some statues of the Buddha, and since then they've been excavating and they've uncovered this massive pagoda temple with a lot of the statues in situ and even some wall paintings. Once again, a lot of which I got still photos from the reproductions that they have in the museum. And the museum is the most amazing thing, because if you can imagine this mud brick temple being sort of like a little mini ziggurat or a mini pyramid, pretty significant, probably about 4 or 5 stories high. Well, they built in 2005 an entire building over the top of it so they can excavate it at their leisure underneath. And so we were able to take photographs of all the reconstructions, which was nice. And so I have, like I said, these still shots. We were not able to take photographs or video of the actual site itself, but still, it's a pretty amazing discovery in a part of the world where anything with a Buddhist imagery about 1,000 or so years ago was X'd out.